How you guys doing? We're gonna get pretty much straight into it. So hope you all are having a good evening or a good day wherever we are. Let me just sort out the stream title. We got 2 E's in the event. So that should be updated, so we'll be able to refresh that arena. Hopefully you all are having a good day. I've been excited because I've been purposely not looking at my Discord because you guys did not get the hint when I said, you know, we haven't looked at Tomyris yet. And you guys start sending Tomyris pictures, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to not look for the stream. So, there is some sad news. The Pioneer server, when I woke up this morning, is offline. So, unfortunately, me and Steve can't do any more testing, which is upsetting because, to be honest, I didn't really get too much of a warning on that. And obviously, we're a bit upset because we only just got Steve in the test server, right? So, hopefully next round, next Pioneer test server, I'm gonna get Steve in earlier, and if we can get maybe another code, we'll try and get another code, right? And we'll do some more tests. So for now, we're gonna have to try and figure out how we're gonna do, I wouldn't say some testing in game, but I am gonna be using the builds that I'm gonna be using, right? So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So what we're going to be doing though is obviously we've got the new event here. Obviously you can see Tomyris there, but as you guys should know by now, she is down here, Tomyris. So she is going to be a Marshall Pipeman Cav, which is going to be interesting. I have not looked at her kit. I don't know what she's going to be doing, but a new Marshall Pipeman's always going to be happy in my eyes, even though I've got obviously Ramcam, Octavian, JC. Maybe we can fit her in somehow, or maybe we, can interchange stuff. But for everyone else who doesn't have Ramcam, I can imagine this is going to be really, really interesting for people to look at. So we're going to react to her in a second. I just kind of want to crack out these explorations because we're almost, if you guys can see there, we're almost maxed out finally, level 20. We got the last little stretch, which should be done either basically tomorrow or the day after. Look at all that. Whew. 34 to do. Not much to go. You can probably kill the elite. That's going to give me a bunch. So yeah, the new event's out too, so we can actually see the proper event. It's really interesting because the lucky bags. So these lucky bags, we didn't get to see this on the Pioneer test server, so we had no idea how this works, but this is kind of cool. So in an hour's time, an hour and 6 minutes, this is gonna trigger, and it's gonna allow people to basically in the world chat, if you're fast enough, to start getting Empire coins for free, right? Also, if you guys haven't checked it out, I've been pushing the challenged area, which is pretty good. Level 84 rewards at the moment. I'm probably going to be able to push it a little bit further soon, but I'm not pushing my luck right now, right? So that's been like what I've been working on. The new skin looks sick though. I'm gonna say it, I don't care. Bro, this skin looks fucking insane. Insane, bro. Oh my god, have you got it in game? Where's your castle? Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah, look at it. Guys, in game, look at that. That looks fucking insane. The dolphins too, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it makes me want that skin. If I'm gonna get any skins, that's gonna be the one. It's so cracked. It really just set the bar, bro. Like, I'm scared to see what these future Halloween and all these new skins are coming, because this is just set the bar, bro. This is set like what some really good skins are gonna look like, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I am debating, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am debating to get it, man. I'm debating to get these just to get the extra obsidian coins, because I am, as you guys know, this is my plan. I'm gonna be honest. My plan was to use my Carnelian to unlock the Jupiter wings, right? Because when you go into the theme gallery and you go to Citadel themes, oh my god, it's a, oh shit, it's a big boy one. It gives you 2%. Oh my lord, I didn't even realize that shit. But yeah, no, as I was gonna say, the Jupiter wings though is normally the cheapest one out of all of them, and obviously it's gonna give you the 1.5%. So I'm debating to get that one now, and then I don't know if I need to, but technically I do. What I need to do is save up the blue currency eventually to get this one. Because the only thing I've done, which is kind of a mistake on my behalf, is the troop theme. Oh, bro, the troop theme's there as well. Oh! But yeah, no, I've got this, obviously, troop theme. And as you guys know, if we go to the collection gallery, Cycle of Seasons, as you can see, I'm going to need all the Chinese stuff. And if you go into the store, right, for like the Lions Raw, so if we come out of here, just to put it into perspective for you guys. If you go into the theme store and go here now. So I've completed my troop theme. Mwah, great, right? But then when you go to the title, my title's 400. It's the most expensive one. So then I'm going to have to get the frame. Frame's 200. That's fine, right? So I'm going to have to get this, and technically I have to get this. Because if I get all 4 pieces of the Chinese New Year, I'm going to get that extra plus 350 troop capacity, right? So that's the only mistake I've done. I could have gone for a cheaper one and I'd have got lower troop capacity, but... So this is the new effect, the new skin. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. I expected better. You know what I'm saying? Is that sad to say? I expected better. Like, I almost expected some sort of like tentacles, like a kraken coming out, you know what I mean? Some sort of craziness. Like, I'm just saying, so far the best one is this one, or even this one, right? This one's crazy. Like, this one's bonkers. This is pretty nice too for the king. But yeah, no, I expected it a little bit more. The troops, the Citadel theme's well nice. I don't care. That's gorgeous, man. In game, that is so nice. There's always a title too. So you got Neptune's Seal as well, which is on the same par as Heart of the Ocean. Oh my god, they look so good. Chat bubble, did we get one? Oh, we did. The chat bubble too. Frame, we know there's going to be a frame. There we are, a little frame. Interesting. Right, let's get out to the main event. I haven't looked at it yet. And my phone just pinged. Let me just check. Okay, we're all good. Right. Let's have a look. Tomyris. It's time to see her, because I have not looked at her yet. Let's see her intro. Let's see what she looks like when we summon her. When we finally get her. Bro, that thing looks like it's gonna hurt. Oh my god. Hell yeah. She looks sick. She looks so good. Smashed it. Love the design, by the way. Right, let's have a look. Let's look at her skills and then figure out what her stars are afterwards. so we know what we're dealing with. So she's martial, cavalry, martial, pikeman. So deals might damage to the enemy troop. Nice. So it's single target and increases the might damage dealt by 2 other heroes. Oh, so if she's primary, she buffs your secondary and your 3rd commander. That's interesting. I don't know if it's going to be any good though, compared to just Julius Caesar that buffs all heroes damage. It's okay. It's okay. It's low, 250. But this isn't probably what it's cool. I'm not blown away from it actually, you know. Right, let's go to the next skill. Let's see. This might make up for it, right? Light of Mithra. Turn-based skill. Turn-based for everyone. 100% activation chance. Once every 9 seconds, reduce your troops' damage taken by 2.38% to 2.5% might bonus, and increase the might damage of your other heroes. Ooh, okay, this is looking good. By 5.96% for 3 seconds. Every 3 times your commander uses a skill, excluding passives and commander skills. So this is anytime they use what? Turn-based skills then, active skills, or secondary strike skills. Right? You increase, oh wow, increases the damage taken by enemy troops. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. So what did she have on more skills then? Oh, she has her own unique, that surprised me. Being a free hero, this is surprising. I'm not saying free, but I don't have to unlock her yet, but that's surprising. After your troop performs 12 normal attacks, your commander enters a double attack state. Excuse me? For 3 seconds. Each time your commander activates a secondary strike skill, damage dealt to the main target. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like this. And you can get Roar of Victory on her too. Oh my god, guys. She has Tenacity. She has Tenacity, guys. Oh no. Do we go for the Rage build? Or do you go for the Survivability build? Oh, yo, she actually looks really good. I like her skills. I'm not too fussed about a commander skill, I'm going to be honest with you. It could be good, but I'm not too interested in this. I'm going to be honest. She's in a paired package, right? I want to know what this package is, man. Empire Bounty exclusive. So this is in 4 days' time. Yeah, man. She does look good. Oh, I so wish I could get it. I'm gonna be honest. I so wish I could get it, but I'm not gonna be able to, bro. That skin's gonna be too expensive, mate. That's gonna be the most expensive one in a Herald's history. Because you gotta remember, guys, that is the highest rarity of skin in Herald Bounty history. So she's Cav, Marshal, she's Marshal, Cav, and Pikeman. Cav and Pikeman. We're gonna go back. I don't know how people do it, you know, bring up the full maxed out skill. Like, I wish I could see what this looks like at max. Right, let's look at the stars. That's the thing, we haven't actually looked at the stars. Oh, I completely forgot, bruh. I completely forgot. Let's see what this does, because this actually will change how skills look. So, one size reducing your troops' damage taken by an additional 4%. So that's okay, then whatever. Alright. You get a little bit more survivability. 3 stars where most people want the hero to be good. So let's see if we get a 3-star. Increases the might damage boost effect of Light of Mithra by an additional 5% and increases the... Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is pretty good. That is pretty good. So if we increase the might damage boost effect by 5% and the increased damage taken by 5%, that means then this is at base, this is 10, right? So this is 10.96, so 10% at base, level 1. And then that means this is going to be 6.5, basically 6.5% they take. So we're looking at maybe increase the damage taken by enemy troops by 10% maximum here. And maybe increasing your other damage by 15 to 20% for all your other heroes when she's maxed out. That's pretty good, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, having double attack potential in the lineup is kind of crazy, mate. Double attack pikeman sounds kind of crazy in the right lineup. Especially you got Tenacity, and people don't realize if they're late to the party, but we'll keep it secret for those who were watching the last stream, bro. This is scary. Like, we've got both of these good skills here. Like, fuck me. Ooh, just give me goosebumps, bro. She's making me want to be a pikeman now, bro. Pikemans are insane right now. So fucking good to be a pikeman compared to any other class, I'm telling you. Oh, let's look at Queen Dido's stars, because obviously we looked at her skills. I didn't look at her more skills, really. So I kind of want to look at her stars anyway, because obviously we've got over here Kingsblade, Peaceful Haven. So that's probably the way we're going to be going. Oh yeah, I do remember this though. It grants the abundant state, right? 35% chance to recover units. And then upon entering battle, reduce skill damage taken. So let's look at her stars. Increase the recovery trigger chance of abundance by 5%. That's better. We like... The thing is, 1-star trigger chance is really valuable. It means you get more consistency. And I'd rather take more consistency than just more damage. Because that means, obviously, over time, you're going to be technically healing more. You might be dealing damage more just because of trigger chance alone. So I like this. I actually like this. Really good 1-star. Increase the current abundance activation chance by 5% and increase the recovery rate by 15. So is that stacking? So is that 20% now? And then you get 5%. So that means that's a 30% trigger, or this is a 40% trigger. It's either one of these two numbers. I think it's this one, this 35%. Oh, wow. Oh, it's both, actually. Wait, it's both, isn't it not? My brain's not computing it. It is. It's both. So that makes her skill go to 30%, and this makes her skill go to 50%. So you have a 30% chance to trigger, and then Abundant State has a 50% chance to recover units when taking damage. I'm reading that right. Yeah. Yo, the 3-star is definitely an upgrade. Holy smokes. It's just a shame Martial Infantry are just dog shit. You know? I'm gonna be real. What's a 5-star looking like? Upon entering battle, current abundance grants additional 4% reduction. Yeah, whatever. 3-star is definitely where you want it. 5-star in here. Oh, we didn't even look at a 5-star. 5-star Tomyris. Every 2 times a commander uses a skill, excluding passive skills and commander skills, triggers an effect that increases the damage taken by enemy troops. Additionally, Enemy troops taking an extra 5%. Does that stack? That does not stack. Evening, everyone. I'm sorry I've been going kind of crazy. I've not been looking too much at chat. That's crazy. Will she be good with El Cid and Saladin? I do think so, you know. Because with Rending Covenant and Raw Victory, that's a secondary strike skill and an active skill. That should be working with Saladin, right? And then your El Cid. Secondary strike. Yeah, definitely. Imagine if you ran double attack as well. Imagine you went a double attack build now. Double attack, weak spot attack, El Cid with Tomyris running Rending Covenant and Roar of Victory. With your Saladin, with Fervor and Roar of Victory as well. Ooh, that could be summer. It would work with a. This is all going on, so you gotta remember, obviously, our Sid's gonna do the Rage Gen with Saladin. Yeah, do you know what? My brain's really working right now. I think it is. It's happy with it. Do you know what? Maybe you actually run Rending Covenant and Tenacity. And the only reason I'm saying that is from what we saw on the test server running Saladin, especially if you got like a maxed out Saladin, if you run further with Roar of Victory, so you just run these two, the amount of rage you generate is just absurd. Like, you will always double or sometimes triple the amount of rage activations of your commander skill compared to anyone you're facing. So maybe you don't need to run Rod Victory on Tomyris, and you could be greedy and run that Tenacity to make your march actually survive. That could be disgusting, because then you enter the double attack state too from here, and then you've got Cid with double attack on, so you got two heroes doing it. Ooh, yeah, bruh. You could run Radiant Guardian potentially. That could be a really cool alternate build that people may not be looking at. Because a good old City boy here. Look at my Cid. 1-star Cid. 20, 20, 20. The thing is with Cid, I'm going to be real with you guys. You really do want the 5-star Cid, bro. The increased damage rate is bonkers. And the additional one, bonkers on how much you get from it, man. It hurts, man. That shit hurts. It could work, though. Cid, Saladin, Tomyris. Definitely could work. What would it look like if we had Pikeman? You'd probably run her instead of Bushra, right? So it'd be like Julius Caesar, Octavian, Tomyris, and then you bench Bushra. Can we run Ramcam with her? Imagine you ran Ramcam, Bushra, and Tomyris. That'd have been funny as fuck. I don't think it'd be any good at all. I don't think it would be good, but that'd be funny. Just to see it, it would be funny. We need to work on these, by the way, but I'm waiting. If you are wondering what's going on my account right now, because of obviously Mehmed and Mansa Musa, I'm leveling up Musa as you can see right now, but we've already leveled up my Mehmed to 120. So as you can see, I am working on his skills. He's the actual one I'm doing right now. So once we've fought it all the way across, I'm happy as days. And then we'll basically work on the skills of my pikemen here, and then they'll be done. Also, we're almost finished farming. As you can see, the good old medals to 3-star, finally 3-star our Ramcam, which gives him a big power spike. And then once he's 3-starred, I'm going to leave him for now. And then 3-star Mehmed, and then probably 3-star Mansa. And then we'll work out what we're going to do after. But yeah, man. Tomyris looks really good. Yeah, Cav can probably run 3 marches now, because you can run, if you're a Cav player, you can obviously go Lubu march, so you can run your Lubu march however you want to run it, with Rani or without Rani, with Guan, depends on obviously whatever you've got. Then you've got the Hannibal march, so you can be running Hannibal, obviously Justinian and Ashoka. Alright, you can run these 2 together. But if you don't, you'd run Justinian, and then you'd have to run, sadly, Cleo. Until you get Belisarius, and then you'd run Belisarius, Hannibal, and then Justinian. And that'd be your Cav march. And then, yeah, you'd have to run, at the moment, Mr. Sid, Saladin, and Tomyris, and you would have a triple Cav setup, but you would have a triple Cav setup, and then you look at pikemen, and pikemen can run a martial pikeman lineup. They can run the future tactician pikeman lineup because of Shocker, Belisarius, and Elizabeth. Then you've got the warriors all here, so you could be running like Richard, with, for argument's sake, Richard, Cyrus, and like Barbarossa, and then you could be running Leo with your Boudica Mansa, and that's 4 fucking pikeman marches, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of crazy how if you went one, like, just say one trooper only, how much you're getting at the moment. Because if you look at, let's look at like swordsman. So swordsman, you've got the warrior combo, right, which is good. I'm gonna be real, the warrior combo with these 4 are all good. Whatever config you want to run, it seems to be good, whatever you like, right? Obviously if you're trying to go for the best of the best, I'm probably still going to say the machine gun build's just insane, right? But Mehmed is bonkers good, right? But then martial infantry are kind of dog shit, so you can't run those. And you don't want to run another secondary warrior lineup at the moment, because these guys ain't good enough really to compete, let's be real, right? So then you get left with the tax, and you're probably going to be running Sun Tzu with Charlemagne, right? And then either what we've been looking at with Philip, because that does an insane amount of damage. But you could also run the Theodora for more of a surviving, you know, sustain build, which is still really, really good anyway. So, like, you're running 2 infantry marches. So you're an infantry running 2 infantry marches. You're a cav main running 3. And if you're a pikeman, you're running 4. And if you look at us in archers, it's pretty much the same boat. I'm gonna be real. Like, there's no good martial, you know, archers at the moment, so we can't. They're crossed out. And when it comes to warriors, it's all about like running like Mulan with Mehmed and then either choosing like Bellevue or Rana. You know what I mean? And you're not, again, you're in that predicament where you can't really run like Bellevue with like Josephine and, you know what I mean, and someone else, because it's just not good enough. You just can't do that. Like if you do that, you're gonna get absolutely dicked, right? And then the tacticians are just as bad, apart from maybe Ramses. Like running Ramses is pretty good in the Archer lineup, but we got like 1 or 2 marchers tops in archers, so I would like a little bit of versatility on having some good other marchers. You know what I'm saying? Because Pikeman's having a fucking laugh right now. What do you guys think? Do you guys think, you know, like, do you agree with what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy right now, like early game situation. Ram Octavian Tomyris. From my previous test on Warrior Pike, what is the best customizable skill on Boudica? Is it Tenacity and Kingsblade? Yeah, we saw Tenacity. If you ran literally just 1 Tenacity, even just 1 Tenacity on that Pikeman match, on your Boudica or on the Mansa, whichever one you wanted to run it on, it does so much better. And if you run 2, it's insane how much sustain that march has. It's fucking nuts. Like, you're just there like healing like a god, and you're dealing an absurd amount of damage too. Like, it's not just like you're healing and you're not getting any benefit out of it. You're healing and you're literally dealing so much damage back over time. Like, you win the long game 100%. I want to see how good it is in a swarm scenario too, because obviously that really does matter. But I can imagine in a 1v, if that's how good it was in a 1v1, in a swarm scenario, it's gonna be better, dude. It's gotta be better, because you're having that extra survivability. So even like a normal damage full build, you're not really getting too much damage out if you're already dead within 3 seconds. You know what I mean? If you've got Tenacity and you're surviving for like 7 to 8 seconds, bro, the damage ramp and what you're getting out of it, it's so good. It's probably so worth it. So I'm going to be doing it on him. I'm going to be running Golden Odyssey with Tenacity. I'm actually going that build. That's going to be my Mansa build, because my Boudica already has Forceful Retaliation. So I'm going to just see how it does for now, but I am tempted to swap to Tenacity as well, bro. Double Tenacity build and not look back. But here we get a new Martial Commander Cavalry hero, but also applies slow for Sid. Is going to be #1 March. I'll instantly 5-star them. Not wrong. If there is going to be another Martial Cav that does allow our good old boy Siderini here to trigger off, you know, his skill quicker. Oh yeah. Because that's all the thing that restricts him is literally this line of text here is what makes him, to be honest, a bad hero. It's such a heavy restriction, people don't realize, unless you use him as only as the primary commander, and even then you wish this triggered instantly. Like, you wish this granted you literally like 150 rage and then you could go bang. But I'm curious to see the next test server, because if we get the next test server on Pioneer, just think Tomyris and everyone's going to be on there, so we can test them, and we can test this Tomyris with Sid and Saladin, and I think that could be something worth testing for Martial Cavalry. I'm going to be honest, because the other Martial lineups that we were testing just doesn't really work at the minute with Saladin. Like, you can run Sid Saladin and like Bushra or Sejong or Tariq, but it just doesn't feel like it synergizes well. It's like you're forcing in a gear that's not supposed to be there, you know, instead of finding that perfect fit. That's me. Guys, if you didn't notice, I've got some news for you. We only did 21 spins. And yes, we were lucky, because I didn't think I was going to get it, but we were lucky enough to unlock, if you didn't notice, both Charlemagne and Saladin. We unlocked them both within 20. Which is kind of lit. we can even double pip him, boys. We can double pip him. Hey, hey, hey. Would it be best to have as many retaliation pikes? It depends on what you're running. But when we were looking at there, we were running the retaliation things. But the best way of explaining it from the pikeman perspective is Boudica, realistically, unless you build her for pure damage, that means forceful retaliation and you run whirlwind sweep. So you run both of these. You're not running Kingsblade. If you run these two and she becomes a damage dealer, then yeah, like you're gonna do a lot more damage. But what happens is you just don't survive again. I'm gonna be honest, you just really don't survive long enough for that damage to matter. And when you run like Kingsblade, which I run and which most people run, because we prefer making our Richard or making our Leo do all the damage. What we've found out from test server is, well, Boudica in this setup realistically doesn't do that much damage. Let's be real. She does between like, I think it was like 13,000 on a low end, maybe 11,000 on a low end. So around like 15 to like 18k tops, especially with this type of build, right? So if she's not really doing that much damage compared to your main damage dealer that's doing 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 with the right build, what's the point, right? So we just took this off, put Tenacity in, and having that actual sustain to let your main damaged actual hero do his job, it's just infinitely better. It just works infinitely better. You can check out the last live stream if you want. And during that live stream, we did a load of pikeman stuff, and you'll see that Tenacity section, and you'll kind of understand with what we're saying. It's a lot more easier to understand once you've seen how much of an impact one skill really had. So on my Mansa Musa, I am going to be running, like I say, Golden Odyssey and Tenacity. That's going to be my setup. And I'm not looking back. That looks like such a good setup. Yeah, that's fine, man. Like, if you want to make your Boudica a DPS, then go for it, right? You gotta think as well, you've got Cyrus on the way, so if Richard and Leo are only 1 star, hypothetically, they're only 1 star, but your Boudica's 3 star, you could have had a 3-star Boudica, you can have a 3-star Mansa, and then we've got Cyrus on his way, you can run a 3-star Cyrus now. You know what I'm saying? So you can make up for the fact that you don't have Richard and you don't have Leo, in my eyes. You know what I mean? So if you've missed out on those heroes, it's not end of the world. That's the best way of putting it. So I see what you're saying. I can get where you're going, but I still would say with your Boudica, with your Mansa, and maybe, you know, with Cyrus and that, right? You still probably want to put Boudica as a support hero. I'm going to be real. I would rather have Cyrus as my primary hero than Boudica and Mansa Musa supporting, and then having double Tenacity still. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I'd go Cyrus, Boudica, Mansa, or even technically Cyrus, Mansa, Boudica, just because I think Mansa's Golden Odyssey ability is just a better, just a stronger ability. Like having this potentially going off. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting either way. Unless you're gonna run Kingsblade, you know what I mean? Unless you run Kingsblade with Tenacity. Because if we do this build, then you probably do put Ludica second. But that's what I'd suggest anyway. So it feels good. I'm just saying, Pike mains should be feeling good right now. I want to make a full video about it, to be fair, like talking about it. You know what I mean? Just a nice discussion video. I like discussion videos because, you know, it just lets me just be, you know, creative / like freedom. You know what I mean on what I'm saying. You can just be really opinionated. But yeah, man, that skin looks sick in game. That looks so cool, bruh. And yeah, here wheel heroes will come back in Hero Expedition. I believe that too. I reckon for example, so once the next set of heroes come out, I reckon we're gonna get the season 2 heroes here now, because they'll be in season 4. I hope we do it in that way, because we're in season 3 and he's a season 1. So if you go into season 4, you can get to season 2. I mean, if you're in season 5, you can get to season 3. You know what I mean? It makes sense, like you're working two seasons back almost on yourself. Like timeline wise, it makes sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I am debated to finish off my Julius Caesar. I've not done anything yet on this sheet. You know what I mean? Because technically the Julius Caesar is coming up to the finale. You know what I mean? So I could work on him, get him finished, and then have a 5-star Julius Caesar that would pack a punch. Yeah, man, imagine Lubu comes back. I reckon Lubu's coming back in there, guys. Like I say, it'd be, if he comes back in Heroic Expedition, it's gonna be in season 5, right? It'd be season 5. And I'm being quite happy with my Ring of Osiris on here. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people have been saying run Ring of the Daisy, this, but I'm gonna be real, boys. Just having that extra little bit of crit chance just helps him. Just because I'm going down the Ripper Tiger build at the minute, but I can swap actually, I think. Yeah, we can. Look, whew, we can swap. Look at that, 2-star, 2-star, bruh. 2 and 2. So I feel good that I've not gone fully into Ripper Tiger, because I'm definitely going max Spirited Pursuit. I'm that guy, bro. I'm all about consistency, and this ring still helps with that build. See, it still helps you get this off better, especially with this as well. So, and I prefer that. Just that extra 5%, so much better than just having a little bit of extra damage. Like, you're already doing enough damage. So yeah, new heroes pretty much spoken about. I don't think there's anything else new in game we can check out, right? Let me just attack. Bum, 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 bum. I need to go in the food center. My main gathering match kind of like dipped back, so I was like, okay. I'll give you a little quick account update if you guys want to know. We are, as you can see, doing Town Hall 30 now, or Town Center 30. So we will be finally max Town Center. so we can start doing the level 30 buildings to finish things off. So I'm working on getting these to 29 next. Tech wise, what I'm doing at the moment, which I can show you, I'm actually completing my eco tree on research 3. So at the moment, I'm just trying to max this out. And the reason why I'm trying to max this out is just to reduce the amount of speed ups and stuff I'm going to need later for my T7 here, right? So you can see I'm already 2 out of 5 and I've done 1 on each. I am going to go like 3 out of 5 and then go across this way, get my archers. Then I'm going to get my cav. I'm going to get infantry last on my account most likely, because I've got just more marches for the other 3. Don't get me wrong, my infantry march is pretty much sorted apart from my Tribuana. Because like my Miyamoto is done, all maxed out. I just need to work on his gear and ring. Sure, we can do that. Yodic's done. Work on her gear and a ring. Sure, we can do that easily over time. But like Tribuana, I need to finish. You know what I mean? But she's been always pushed back because of these other heroes that I've been using. You know what I mean? Like I've been using my Lubu and like all of this, man. I've been so. It's one of them where I need to just basically go, okay, I'm gonna finish Mehmed, get his skills completed, finish Tribuana's skills completed, and then do my Martial Pikemen so they're completed. And then I'm pretty happy then, because then I can like do Mansers and then obviously work on all the newer stuff. But the skill points is just a pain, man. Especially for me, because obviously you got to think I'm a content creator, guys. And I do want to try and get as many of the marches as possible for you guys. So when I'm at T7 and I'm able to, with like Steve, for example, we could do some T7 testing on our actual accounts. It might hurt us, so we might do some like 70Ks or 50K, you know, tests or something like that, so it doesn't break our accounts later down the line. But at least we could do that, you know what I mean? Because I'll have access to pretty much all the marches, at least at 3-star, which is what people want to see. The amount of comments I get from you guys, I want to see 3-star, I want to see 3-star. I know, dude, just give me a chance to get there, you know, like give me a chance to get there. And once we get there, we're gonna be Gucci, you know what I mean? So we're at the final hurdle, like I say, because it's gonna be nice, because we could do it right now. Final unlock on the Merc camp. Boom. Finally, I got my 4th Merc unit. And as you guys know, you guys voted last time, and this time you're not going to get the vote because there's only going to be 1 left. But next time you guys can vote, because you guys voted for the Japanese samurai last time, and then I unlocked the elephants and the archers with my first 2. So what we're going to be unlocking this time for me is going to be the Swiss pikemen. I just like the fact that I get enemy defense mitigation, especially with a lot of the brand new heroes coming out with troop defense mitigation, like, you know, defense penetration. It's nice to have this on top. So I'm not looking back. So we got our Swiss pikeman, 4th mercenary on the account, finally. So that we can start working towards some other things now. Technically, right? We can technically, I believe I can start coming down here and start to, you know, do these and work towards the Citadel renovation, you know what I mean? And then start working towards the new research institute, because that's the big ones then. So I really think I'm gonna do that, you know what I mean? Yeah, Steve, a lot of the pikemen, I think it makes sense for pikemen to have both mercenaries, because you can run like the Swiss pikemen with like all your warriors, like all the passive based guys. And then with the Roman ones, which give you skill damage, you can just put them on your martial pikeman, because you got to remember, turn 1, your skills are all triggering off anyway. It goes till turn 1, Julius Caesar, turn 2, Thingy's next skill's going off. Like, they're all guaranteed to go off on their first turn of each commander. So you might as well have the skill damage on, maximize the amount of early burst you have, and then let it cycle around again, you know? I'm a huge, it's a huge thought on my side, but I didn't get Yoda. I really hope Lagfill will be worth it. I honestly do think she will, guys. Bro, this song's just looped. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Lagertha looks really good, guys. I'm gonna be real. Like, really fucking good. Like, oh my. All of her stars look great too. Her 5-star looks great. Like, wow, like game changing for her. Right, so yeah, so we like how we're going with though, we're almost at the finish line for the tech side of things. Obviously, building side of things, we're at the finish line before we have to go to the end game, which is renovations and research institute. But I'm pretty happy, man. Like, I'm just passively doing things, you know what I mean? I'm not speeding anything up at the moment, especially on this. I've got 1 done on all of my archers. I'm gonna do 1 done on all of my calves. I'm basically gonna do one on all of them, and then I'm gonna just focus on one which I like the most, which is probably gonna be either my archers or calves. Maybe a pikeman. Maybe I become a pikeman main. Whatever unit I decide to become a main for, that's gonna be the one I would do first. Let's just say that. And then stage 2 unlocks, and then you would prioritize that one first, definitely. What's the better strategy sign up? So at the moment, it's gonna be Sun. It depends on what you want. I like the heavy damage build. It's a bit greedy, but it is running Sun Tzu. So you run Sun Tzu with Charlemagne, and then Philip. And the only reason why you're running Philip is because of this increased strategy damage taken to the target. It means your Sun Tzu can hit upwards of 100,000 and more damage. That's what we saw. But you can also run double war tactic. So if we go over to my Theodora, you can run this type of build here. Or you can run double war attack and configuration on Theodora and Charlemagne with your Sun Tzu, and that does a lot of damage with a bit more of a sustained march on it, which we ran too. So you can run either one and they're pretty good. But yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with all the things that we've got. The only heroes we're missing technically is going to be Justinian, you know what I mean? We're going to be getting Queen, we're going to be getting Tomyris, you know what I mean? We're going to be missing Ashoka and Ramses for MGE. I'm sad about Ashoka because I really do wish, you know what I mean, like I could get him. Especially with Elizabeth on the way. Like Elizabeth and Belisarius and Ashoka look so good. Like so goddamn good. Like, because that's the one thing which is upsetting. When Ashoka first was out, the only people, let's be real, the only people Ashoka was talked about was Hannibal. You need Ashoka for Hannibal. Hannibal. No one mentioned or knew about Belisarius or Elizabeth clearly. Because if they did, Ashoka would have been way higher on people's priorities list knowing that. Because for Tack Pipemans, he looks like a really must. I'm gonna be real. His skill's so good. Especially with Elizabeth. Looks really good. So I don't remember how many Lubu wheels we had on our 64. We were definitely 3. I can't remember if we had 4, but 3. You're getting impatient? Oh, guys, come on, man. Can't be impatient. Can't be impatient now. Let's be real. The game, even though people might be getting impatient, let's be real. The game has been pretty fast-paced compared to a lot of other games that people have experienced. Let's say that, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what comes, because there is a bunch of PvE content that is coming, right? And it does look good having all this extra PvE content, but we need some PvP game modes, you know what I mean? We need just some, maybe like 3 extra PvP game modes, like maybe 1 or 2 of them that are in the expedition area. That's like, you know, maybe some sort of you only control 1 march and you're with like 10 other players that control 1 march and you're doing something together, and that has its own little area. That'd be good to have in here. And then something else PvP related would be good in there too. Do you know what they could do as well, which sounds crazy? You know, for like PvE events, obviously we've got Battlefield Survivor, as you guys know, right? Obviously we expect Battlefield Survivor to return at some point. But do you know what they could also do, which would be kind of cool and interesting? Because let's be real, they have the roster to do it. Imagine they just did like a tower defense minigame too. You know what I mean? So like in the tower defense, for example, like Lubu would be able to have critical strike on his tower damage, and his tower might deal an insane amount of area of effects to whatever's coming through. You know what I mean? Mulan could be the single target machine gun tower. You could have buff towers like Attila and Ramcam. So it would be cool if they made some fun mini games to be playing in game that's not, you know what I mean, just this. Because I think that's what people miss. People really do miss playing Battlefield Survivor and that like little mini game, because it breaks up the game. You know what I mean? Like you can play a little bit of your, you know, you can do your daily tasks, you can do some grinding, then you can hop into Battlefield Survivor, have a bit of fun, then you can come out and then do some like Apex Arena and some more daily stuff, and then hop into like some tower defense gameplay and then hop out, you know what I mean? So they could definitely bring a tower defense game mode, like a PvE one. They could even make like an auto chess game mode of it, you know, because of the heroes. But it'd be really probably it would be pretty big to implement, like size wise, like game size. It'd be pretty big, right? But it would be cool, man. It would be cool to see some new stuff and to see, you know, Battlefield Survivor returning. Yeah, military exercise too, alright. We've been waiting for that. It's cool because they increased, obviously, island tactics. So I am expecting them to increase military exercise. Because I'm going to be real, as soon as they increase this, I reckon I'm going to be able to complete it. Because you got to remember, everyone was able to complete this military exercise 50 out of 50 with T5. So like imagine now at 100, you probably need T6 and a good T7 march in there to get it completed. So but yeah, man, I think what we're gonna do, guys, I know it's only been a short stream, I want to say thank you to you all, but it was just kind of a first reactions look at Tomyris, and obviously having a look at the new stuff in here. We've got this starting. Oh, should we do this in 10 minutes? Should we wait for this, guys, and try it out for the first time 10 minutes from now? I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna be real. Should we do it just for the memes? Bro, I'm so sick and tired of this area. Like, legit. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I'm trying to think if I bought everything else that I need to buy. I need to get more from Wonder. Next Wonder. Can buy these now.
If you wanna be a wonder, baby, come and show it. Tell me what you feel in your heart and your soul. There's nothing I would take for granted.
I'll save the rest. Because I've been mainly buying the meteorites and stuff, look. That's what I've been doing, not because like I'm gonna be real with you guys, like I've stopped buying the golden blueprints because like I don't know about you guys, but I've got 3 random ones here. I'm on 106 and I've stopped farming these weeks and weeks ago, man. I've just been doing purples and greys. I should be stacking these if I ever want to compete in an MGE, but I'm not bothered about that. But I could craft right now 10 legendary equipment, you know what I mean? Do it for the lols? Alright, I'll do it for the lols. When server mover opens, are you going to stay in 64? Yeah, for now I am, definitely. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I'm happy at 64. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but I'm technically like the CC of the Empire. Let's be real, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the guy that posts every single day Age of Empires mobile content, our homes in Empire 64. And I'm gonna be real, like, the treat is nice here, and the kingdom at the moment is running pretty smoothly. I'm gonna be real, like, yes, we have some mishaps and stuff, but our empire, for an actual empire that wants to be competitive, especially for like future empire versus empire events or KVKs that could be coming to the game, we're set for it, you know what I mean? Like, we have fixed MGEs, we have a way for players, if you're active in game, for participating in like Mightiest Empire, the Wonder Contest, and I think the Battle of Dawn as well. So those 3 main areas in the game, depending on what ranks and what points you get in there, you earn points on your account and you technically bid for your mightiest MGE heroes. So that's how we do our fixed MGEs. Like, you could just do that, you know what I mean? For Tomyris, you could definitely run Ramcam Octavian and Tomyris. That would definitely work better than the Caesar in that lineup. But if you still prefer to go down a more damage route, I would prefer Caesar Primary, because obviously Caesar Primary's commander skill is just it's just so good, right? 30% damage to all heroes. That's a bonkers one. But if you do want to go down a more defensive route and you want to go down the relaxation route, then yeah, man, you could run Ramcam Octavian with the new hero, and it does look like it'll work pretty well. She has Tenacity, everyone's happy, bruh. She has tenacity and she gives you double attack. Everyone's happy, bro. And especially if you're running, I'm gonna be honest, imagine you're running this with Ramcam. Would it just not be better? And this might be me just talking a little bit of shit here, but for Ramcam, would it not just be better to run Tenacity and Roar Victory in that scenario? Because that would just allow Ramcam's rage to go off and you still have the survivability. You know what I mean? Because you don't really care about the double attack state, I think, for Ramcam, because the Ramcam builds are not there, or it's not designed there to really deal damage. Like this Ramcam normal match with Ramcam Octavian, because Ram Primary wants to be just supporting. It wants to be out there giving you as much buffs as possible and healing as much as possible. So maybe. Could be interesting. I want to test, obviously. I want to test. But I think for today, where is our lucky bounty at? 4 minutes. We've got 4 minutes to go, and then once this is done, that'll be probably it for today's stream. And then tomorrow I'll do some more videos and talk about Tomyris for tomorrow's video. Yeah, Bushra looks like the only thing that you're going to be replacing, to be honest. Like, if you don't have Ramcam, then you're definitely replacing Bushra for it. Like, you'd rather run Julius Caesar Octavian Tomyris. That match would just infinitely do work. That would do so much work, that match. And that's without Ramcam. So that's where I say tomorrow's video will be fun, because you guys will hear my thoughts and I'll explain a little bit more why I think, you know, the way I think, the way I think, right? The way I'm kind of like visualizing how the matches would be set out. So what's going on over here? I don't know. So yeah, I would do some spins, but I'm saving, man. We're saving. I might, because I want to spin the Mehmed wheel. So if I can spin the Mehmed wheel and lessen the burden that I need to 3-star him, I'm definitely going to be doing that, you know? Yeah. Caesar Octarab, surprisingly good with Tenacity. Yeah. Because they're already doing an insane amount of damage. So it's one of them things where putting one Tenacity in does a lot. Because I remember Steve, that's what Steve was doing. Because that's what I might do with my build. Like, with my build, I might run War Elephant and Tenacity. Because I don't think I need Savage. We haven't done any testing because you can't unlock Tomyris yet, but we've talked about her. Yeah, we've done a lot of talking about her. You can check it out. Oh, this, guys, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, but this song's a banger. I love it, man. What a drop. What a drop. So if you guys don't know what this is, I'm going to showcase it for you. The lucky bags distributed between 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 6 o'clock UTC, basically. 2 a.m., 10 a.m., and 6 p.m. Each round lasts 5 minutes. You can claim up to 10 lucky bags per day. And when you do, you're going to get some extra basic coins on your account. So the way it's going to be is, I believe, over here. As you can see now, look. Starting soon, it's starting soon. The lucky bags will open in 20 seconds. Can you be ready? Are you ready? Can we get 1? Can we get 2? Can we get 3? Can we get 4? Can we get 5? Who knows? Lucky bags. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give me a 435. Let's go. Oh, I got a ticket there. Let's go, 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 go. 105. Let's go again. 761. Oh, bro, I'm getting fed tonight. And again, 159. We can't be winners. We can't all be winners. Boom. Oh, we got another ticket. I don't know what the tickets are for, but we got a ticket. 29, 179, 210, 125. Bruh, this is crazy. It just keeps spamming. Oh no, that's my 10. No. Bro, I got some big hits. We got some big hits there, dude. Like, I'm just saying. We got some big hits. It's technically running right now, so if you guys want to go over, just go. If you don't know what to do, just click the big banner. Literally just click the big banner. Just click the big banner 10 times. It's so easy. So what was those tickets, bruh? Bruh? What? Yo, this is reducing my prices on my bounty sales. Bro, with 50% in off. That's 50% off on each of the. So if you go to buy the $46.99 bundle, I could get it for 50% off. Same with the $27.49. Get that for 50% off. Oh my god. This game. No. No. Don't make me do it. Look at all the coupons we've got stacked, bruh. Look at them. Look at them. We've got so many. Well, that was fun. I'll be honest. That was fun. We got some freebies. We'll take the freebies, you know what I mean? Always. That was sick. I wish you could get more though. I think they learned their lesson from... Oh, bro. Flop here hit 1,000 Empire coins. I must have been close then. I got 700 and something, so that must have been close, bro. Nearly getting the jackpot. Jeez! Jeez! That's kind of cool, though. I didn't like it. It was kind of cool, you know? Right, if that's going to be it, I'm going to be honest, that's going to be it for today's stream. We've checked out Tomyris. We've given you, you know, our thoughts on her. So I'll just put her up on screen for you. So yeah, I've given you my thoughts on this hero. We've talked about Dido or Dido. We've seen the brand new skin. We've seen the brand new troop theme. We've seen the brand new troop, well, Citadel frame. And all the cosmetics in regards to that. Also, I don't know if you guys have checked it out, just to end things on this as well. Auto Troops is in game. Do you want me to make a video on this? Because I was going to. I was going to make a video about this, just explaining how it works, but at the same time, being a little bit controversial and talking about, like, is it really going to be that impactful? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me just quickly... I auto-synced, bro. I don't want it to auto-sync. So for now, I still need to run this. For now. That's good. That's good. I might try running this, but I shouldn't because, like, for now, literally right now, this March, like, is just stronger. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it sounds dumb, but for my account, this is still stronger because I haven't done the skills on my other heroes. You know what I mean? We've got all four mercs in the lineup. Love it. Love it. And then I'll have to do it here too. No! No! Right, there we go. There we go. There we go. I might try it on attack to see how well it does on attack. Yeah, that looks right to me. That looks right to me. You go on the lucky bag in the events, you can see what you actually got, kinda. Oh yeah, record. There you go, look. So that's what we got. 165, 125, 210, 179, 159, 761, 105, and 435. So should we calculate it really quickly? 435 plus 105 plus 761 plus 159 plus 179 plus 210 plus 125 plus 165. So just from that event alone, I just earned 2,139 Empire coins for free just for clicking 10 times. And I got the 50% coupon for the $46.99 bundle and for the $27.99 bundle. So I can get literally the $46.99 for $27.99 and then the $27.99 one for $8.99, which is absolutely madness. So yeah, man, pretty good. So definitely happy with it all. And like I say, we're probably gonna have this finished for tomorrow, so can't grumble at that. So that's gonna be tonight's stream. I know it's only been a short stream, guys. I do apologize that the Pioneer test server finished so short, because honestly, if I knew that, I would have put in way more hours. I'm gonna be real, I would have, right? But I didn't. I thought for some reason, like today and tomorrow and a couple of more days, we would have had, you know, but they never told us. So next Pioneer test server though, I am gonna be testing every single day. I promise you guys. I might just have to beg the devs for an extra code, and then when I go live, whoever joins, I'm gonna give them the code to help me test with, you know what I mean, and try and beg for another code if I need to, you know what I mean, like get 2 or 3 codes so I can really test every single day and stream every single day with people. So I want to say thank you guys. Obviously check out the new events and don't forget to log in, because if you don't log in, you're not going to get your hero audience complete, which is checking in for 5 days to get the new free hero. It's free, just take it. Plus, you're going to get some nice goodies, including 1k coins and some skill scrolls, which is nice for your account. And then, obviously, the lucky bag. Don't forget lucky bags. You've got 3 opportunities to do it, so no excuses. So, until the next one, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Until the next stream, until the next video. Stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky. Peace out.